the sex-starved marriage. Ugh. Painful, painful it is. I'm going to be talking about this and getting into some things that you can do to start getting the energy of sexual desire and sexual pleasure within your body again. So stay tuned for some hot tips. Hey, this is Lianna talking about sex, love, and life in a multidimensional way so you can expand in your life. Sex-starved marriage. This happens. This is very common that people get to a point where they just lose interest in sex, that they're not having sex like they used to, that it's boring, that they don't know what to do next, that there's just very little sex happening. First of all, it's okay if there's no sex for a while. It's okay. If as soon as you start to force it and push it and blame, you cause way more problems. So the first thing I suggest, and I always say to people to do, is to just stand back a little bit and breathe from this. Okay, we need to reevaluate our sex lives, we need to reevaluate what's going on here because it's not happening, okay? We love each other, we want to stay together, so let's just reevaluate the situation and see what our next steps are going to be, okay? So just take a little break. You can take a break with me right now. It's August Conscious Pleasure Month, and I so highly suggest that you just step back from pressure of having to have or expectations of sex. And what the Conscious Pleasure Month is all about, and this is my second point here, is once you take this little break and you step back from pressuring each other or feeling like you have to be pressured, that feeling like you have to put out, go into your own pleasure, okay? Really start to find out what's going on with you around pleasure, your body, all your senses. Are you thinking a lot? Are your thoughts in the direction of pleasure? Are you sitting in a lot of pain? Pain being, frustration, anger, distress, unhappiness, this constant kind of heaviness, depression. Are you sitting in that? Or are you sitting in more of a pleasure, a joy about life and about everything that's going on around you? It's about being conscious, really conscious about what thoughts are going on, and so that you can work on shifting yourself more into pleasure. So you can work on feeling more pleasure within your own being, okay? Because if you are in a sex-starved marriage, the pleasure level is low, okay? The pleasure level that you have been creating with your partner is not working that well anymore. So you need to do something very different. And so it's now the time to each of you go in and kind of figure out, okay, I got to get back into my pleasure, feel the pleasure in my own body, feel what's getting me turned on, feel what's getting me excited, feel what kind of pleasure I can start radiating, okay? As I talk about this video, I've been in the pleasure month has been about 5 days in, and on the third day I was radiating so much pleasure. My partner was just so turned on by me. I mean, I had said, like, sex is just going to be sort of on the side right now because I'm going into this individual pleasure month, but he was feeling the pleasure that I was feeling. It was radiating off me, and he was very excited, and we actually ended up having sex. So, it wasn't like, I don't say don't have sex. I'm saying, like, don't force it. If it comes in, it's natural and it's hot and you're really like attracted to each other in a very organic manner, go for it. Go for it. But let that happen in an organic way that is energetic, that takes you into it in a different kind of way, in a kind of different kind of journey, right? So you're going to go into this conscious pleasure August or whatever time it is for you, but spend a month in the conscious pleasure of 30 days, okay? And find your pleasure, feel your pleasure. Now, your partner is not responsible for your sex life, okay? They're not responsible for getting things going or starting. It's important that you put out your truth on the table, okay? So once you've discovered, or maybe you already know those deeper desires, it's time to take the risk and reveal these things, to show who you are now. Who are you now? What do you feel now? What's going on in there now? Your partner needs to know, wants to know. And as you become vulnerable and expose these parts of you, they will also start to feel like, oh, well, I have something here too that I really need to talk to you about, but I've been really afraid to. I cannot tell you how many times this happened in my life. Holding back, being afraid, not sure if I should say it, not sure if my partner's going to freak out or not, and then finally revealing it and finding out that they have some stuff that they need to discuss as well. And once this information comes out and it's uncovered and we've exposed and released what's been hiding inside of us, whoa, we're on another level. We're on another playing field. We're in a more intimate connection now as partners. And it's suddenly like, wow, I feel something different about you. I feel more turned on being around you. It's kind of counterintuitive because we think that saying it might discourage our partner, or might turn them away, or might scare them away, but it actually, not saying anything is pushing your partner away, creating less intimacy. So, and by saying it, it brings you closer, creates more, the vulnerability that the two of you have together brings you into a closer connection, okay? So, take some risks and start talking about your sexual feelings, your pleasures that are coming out. This is how you need to deal with your sex-starved relationship, okay? You need to start over. You need to wipe the slate and create something new and fresh and just like you don't know what that's going to be, and that's okay. The other thing about the sexual dimension is that it's not linear, it's not a planned thing, it's not something that you organize. It's very fluid and flowy and needs to breathe, needs to have some space to grow and to figure itself out. And when you're coming together with a person, another being, and you've been in a situation where sex has not been happening, you need to start in a place where we just go slowly again, really slowly feel each other, see how they respond to things that you do, and allow yourself to respond back. It's like a dance. A non-linear formed kind of a dance, right? Which means it's a dance that doesn't have any steps or moves. It's done in the moment, okay? So all of this prior work that you do before you actually start to feel like, wow, I am starting to feel more turned on by my partner, and you come together, just let it flow. Don't go into, okay, I usually do this and do that, and she likes this or he likes that, and I'm gonna do this and then I'll do that. No, don't let anything up here happen. Stay down here, let the body fall, let the body flow, let the body lead you into your connection, okay? Check out a video that I have about the corkscrew, getting the energy moving in your body so that your energy is flowing and you're tapped in, tuned into your body. Okay, I'm going to be doing some more videos on tuning in and tapping into your body, because the sexual flow comes from the body. So, I wonder if there's sex-starved couple back there. I don't know. They're in masks. Some people are still wearing masks. Well, a lot of people are. Thank you very much for coming. I hope that really helps you. I would like to hear about any questions that you have. If you're in a situation where it's sex-starved, I will keep offering advice as much as I can to help you. If you'd like some more deep one-on-one time, I potentially have some space for clients that want to go deeper. You can get on a chat with me. It's a free consultation, and we'll find out if you are a fit, if it is something that you are ready to do with your partner. Then we can do deep dives into exploration and really finding out what's going on with the two of you. Release all that old bullshit that's holding you back from expressing yourself and being the true, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, passionate people that you are, and step into the new dimension of your sexual selves and sexual connections, sexual beings as a couple. Okay, this is the beautiful container, the coupledom, where you can do all sorts of incredible explorations and creations together. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for joining in today, and I will see you again next week. Much love making to you. Ciao.